Hi guys, my name is Scorpio. Today I'll be showing a new Obsidian farm I designed. It produces over 32.1 thousand Obsidian per hour. The farm doesn't use any duping glitch and it is self-sustainable. It requires some snowball for the first startup of the farm, and after that it produces the snowballs for its own. The special thing about this farm is that it is safe for player to enter the end when the farm is turned off. The wither will not target the player because it is located under the obsidian platform. Withers will always try to fly above its target, which in this case the target is an iron golem. To hold the wither in place, a boat is placed above the edge of the wither's head to prevent it from flying upwards. It might look dangerous, but it is 100% reliable. The farm had been tested for over 200 hours and there were no wither escaping issues. The water above the boat is to push away the items that lands on the boat occasionally, which will decrease the rate of the farm. The walls and the sea pickles are to keep the boat locked in place from being pushed away by the water. Dark introduced this boat locking trick to me, so big thanks to Dark, and be sure to check out Dark's YouTube channel as well. His channel has a lot of very cool designs. The forward motion is also limited by the fence gates, since fence gates has a 1.5 block high collision box. The wither will be blocked. The wither will shoot wither skulls towards the iron golem, which will be redirected away with soul sand bubble golems. There are three types of wither skulls: black wither skulls from the main head, black skulls from the side heads, and blue skulls from the main head. Black skulls could only destroy blocks with blast resistance lower than 4. Blue wither skulls can destroy any blocks except for blocks that are unbreakable like bedrock. They will destroy waterlogged blocks too. The side heads skulls are affected the most by the bubble column, flying upwards the most, which will hit the smooth stone wall. The main head black skulls are not affected that much, so they will go under the wall and hitting the center of the snow layers, which will produce snowballs from destroying the snow layers. The snow golems will not take damage from the wither skulls as they are perfectly placed. The blue wither skulls are affected by the bubble column the least. They will fly downwards into the void. The snowballs are then collected by hopper minecarts into a smart dropper that drops any item inside of it into the water column, which goes into the dispenser that is shooting the wither. Withers can only break blocks every 20 game ticks, which is 1 second, and the dispenser is firing a snowball once every 1 second, and the platform is also regenerating every second. When using this farm, the player needs to sync the platform breaking and the platform forming to make sure the farm works properly. Snow golems in the overworld is targeting a zombie and shooting a snowball every second into the end portal. Every time an entity goes into the end portal, the obsidian platform will regenerate. One way to check if you properly sync the clock is to look at the water stream. If the water stream is connected to another water stream, it is not synced properly. You could also look directly at the water. If it isn't flowing diagonally, the clock is not synced too. If you are unlucky, you might get a situation where the wither skulls are not flying out as they should, even if the clock is synced. This is because when the wither skull is forming, the obsidian platform regenerates at the same time. To solve that issue, you could simply unload the dimension which is leaving the end and reload the dimension which is re-entering. If that still does not solve the issue, repeat the same process until it works. If anyone knows how to solve this problem, please leave a comment down below. Now, I'll show you how to place in the boat. Count 4 blocks from the middle and place down 4 bottom slabs around the block. Break the temporary blocks and place a fence in the middle. Place 2 temporary blocks and 2 walls above it. Break the temporary blocks and place down the boat. Drive it in the corner and make sure it is aligned with the wall. Press F3 plus B to show the hitbox of the boat. Now, place blocks around the boat and push them in with 0 tick. This is to prevent the piston from pushing the boat around. To do 0 tick, you will place a button on the side or top of the piston. This will teleport the blocks into the desired location. Now, place another ring of blocks around the boat. Push in the corner block with 0 tick again. Now, add 2 high walls above the structure. This is to prevent the items from flying out. Now add 4 sea pickles to keep the boat locked in. Now I will show you how to spawn in the mobs. First of all, the iron golem. It is very important to not move the iron golem around after spawning it in, as the iron golem has to be centered on the block. This will make sure that the wither skull will shoot at the correct location. Place a water in front of the iron golem and make sure it is aligned to the wall. Now you could summon in the wither. Make a hole on the wall and summon in the wither. Waterlock the fence and close up the cage. Remove the water source and throw a snowball to the wither. This will break the unnecessary blocks around it. To put the water covering the boat, you could actually directly put the water, but to make it work in 1.18, you could try to place the water from behind the wall to prevent the wither from targeting you. Now to set up the collection for the snowballs, place down 2 rails and place a hopper minecart on top of it. The hopper minecart will slip into the blocks. Repeat the same steps for all the sides. Repeat it on the opposite side. Now place down 6 ender chests for the snow golems to stand on. To get the first snow golem in place, you will let a snow golem to ride on the minecart and push the minecart to align with the walls. The second snow golem has to be aligned to both the wall and the iron bar to produce 2 snow layers. Repeat the same thing on the opposite side to get 4 snow golems. You will get the snowballs to start up your farm from the wither skull's explosion. The snowballs will be sent to the dispenser. Alright, that's all for today's video. I've made another smaller and simpler design, but it requires snowball input. If you're interested, I'll link both for downloads, which is this design and the simpler design, in the description. If you like my video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!